1, 2, 3.
It's the Whitby's restaurant at the James Cook Hotel Grand Chancellor in Wellington, and outgoing Korean ambassador Kwang Il-no officially launches the Korean Food Festival.
There are many Koreans living in New Zealand, and there is a large community in Auckland. But here the Korean community is quite small. So in that sense, the Wellington is less exposed to Korean culture. That's why I'm hosting Korean Food Festival here. Guests from various walks of life, the journalists, food critics, government officials, diplomats, so and so forth.
We emphasize food a lot to the guests that we receive and to the tourists, because food is part of the Korean culture and tourist programs, yes.
There is a phenomenon called Korean wave. In the Korean wave, the most important thing is Korean pop song, Korean film, Korean drama, and Korean cuisine. In a globalized world, one of the merits is to enjoy various kinds of ethnic food. So there are 5 Korean restaurants in Wellington and more than around 100 Korean restaurants in Auckland. But please, visit Korean restaurant and enjoy Korean food. Korean food is quite healthy, quite energizing, and you will find very special feature of Korean culture here in New Zealand.
The food for the festival was prepared by local chefs in the hotel kitchen under the watchful eyes of 2 well-known chefs from Korea.
They once served state dinner at the Korean presidential palace when we have state guests. So they are very good Korean chefs.
It's been a real pleasure to teach the locals about Korean cuisine. We found the chefs at the hotel very friendly and willing to learn something different from what they are used to preparing daily.
I have learned a lot about Korean food from my family and from working as a chef for a number of years. And I'm happy to give away a lot of my secrets. The chefs here have picked up a lot during the last few days we have been teaching them. And the proof will be the food which is being served.
This is the first for me. I've never really cooked a lot of Korean before. As you can see, we have quite a heavy Indian-based kitchen, so we learn a lot of Indian cookery through the guys here, but this is actually a really nice thing to be able to learn off these guys, take some of their knowledge, so that's very good.
It's nothing I've ever experienced before. I've only ever eaten Korean food once before, and that was about 2 weeks ago, just to do a bit of research. But it's real different, and it's exciting, real exciting, and I think a lot of the boys and girls in the kitchen have learned a hell of a lot this last week. Okay.
For the interpreter, Hee-Jun Che, who also happens to be a trainee chef, it's been a rewarding experience.
I cook Korean food every day at my home, but quite different. So learning from a Korean food expert, huge difference. I learned a lot of recipes, quite different with my mom's recipe. So it was awesome to learn the secrets. It was an awesome opportunity for me.
You may have heard of the popular Korean dish kimchi, which is fermented pickled cabbage and Korean barbecue, but the cuisine is much more than that.
Korean food is mostly about balance of the food, not just nutritionally, but the elements of what warms up your body and what cools down your body, so that everything is always in harmony and balance.
We use a lot of vegetables, and Korean food contains a lot of fibers. And the other characteristic would be we use a lot of fermented food. So fermentation is the secret of Korean cuisine.
I'm very, very proud of what came out what's on the buffet tonight. My favorite dish is sea snail salad with chili, and I absolutely loved it. I haven't had dessert yet, but I'm going to in a second. And yeah, all the front of the house waiters, they're really excited and they're doing a fantastic job. And even the chefs, I really see them happy because it's something that we've never done before, and we're learning a lot.
Today's event would be the last event I host during my stay in New Zealand. But also it's a kind of prelude to bigger events next year. Next year is the 50th anniversary of the diplomatic relationship between our two countries. So we are working on it. We are working on organizing bigger, more eventful, occasions for the next year.